Bonk. King up some of the at the mappers a little bit. Votes, votes, and then dump the gold. Really could use the bandage fund. They can't run that. Auto for emblem. I still don't really quite understand. I only ran one map, so probably going. Oh, not closed. But supposedly stuff. I guess the maps stay open a little longer, but supposedly it was only supposed to be like masters after like 15. But these maps like tend to stay open for quite a bit longer. Oh, nice. Had one on the map I ran before. So we got love tapped by one of the doggos. And it lost like 50 bars. That shit was so annoying. And then we just to make my life a little easier. Got bars is at the entrance or at the boss room, which means gotta run back and forth. I kind of wish like stuff like Harvest was kind of just always guaranteed to spawn at the at like the entrance, kind of like Wildwood, right? Just because then it'd be nice for me. Be like run to the boss room, kill the boss, then clear the map on the way back, and then carry on. It is what it is. Nice. 800. I still haven't gotten an engraved great sword. I bought that one Omen. I haven't gotten a chance to use it. Oh, we could get some more hordes or regions. That'd be nice. We're gonna add to the counter with the other atlas in the hopes of getting a fortress. I want to get at least like 3 fortress maps before swapping back to Ashenwood. You know, it'd be kind of interesting if scouring, trying a map, like one map to the other, also changed the tier 17 drop. That'd be kind of interesting. far as that, it's just difficult. Oddly, because I think that drops things. Yeah, there isn't a spot where you have like, for instance, these three, right? Upset it. So weird. Like it almost doesn't make sense. Like most of these other ones, they do a pretty good job of, Fortress, Ziggurat, Fortress, Fortress, Sanctuary, Citadel, Ziggurat, Sanctuary, Ziggurat. There's another one where it connects Ziggurat. Oh, this is another three. Four. Oh, wow. That was actually the biggest, like, interconnected chain that we have so far. Yeah, it seems like Fortress is, like, the one that there aren't, like, two that give Fortress map. Yeah, I was trying to see if that would highlight. Oh, no. Oh, it'd be really nice if both of those. Get the tier 4 and get the two tier 3. That might look like. Because in fact, I find it so weird how you can't frostblink over her little wall things, but you can like frostblink past the like ice walls and stuff like that. Don't forget, and it runs out. Red beast in there. Or if it's black more. The Black Morgan's probably like the only red beast I care about. There's probably other ones that are worth like currency, but you can't trade those on the auction house. Oh, that was so close. Don't really care too much. I don't know how close or how far the harvest was, but I knew there was like a shit show waiting for me as soon as I stepped out of that. I was like, I'm kill first, ask questions later. I'm about to cut it out and just put Harbinger in. It's because Harbinger doesn't lag like even half as much as fucking. Like it's such a 9 day difference versus the map that we ran that had no ritual, and then this one. Did I give him? Oh, no, I think it's just because of the really high crit chance. Yeah, 600% crit chance with 71% crit multiplier is nothing to scoff. Oh, that's Einhard. I was like, wait, X, but I don't see a name. They usually say like nameless here under it. Oh, bro, that ring is like almost a death sentence when the game doesn't want to load. I was like, why can't I walk forward? Because it spawned the ice ring, but then it didn't like visually spawn the ice ring. Those goats are almost killing. Oh, their leaps with the crit is terrifying. Bro, Devours with crit is Ox. Probably also doesn't help that they have like 174% extra fizz as lightning with 100% extra or fizz is extra fire. Also, apparently they're changing how conversion works in PoE. It will no longer remember its conversion damage type of origin. So, like for instance, right, I have fizz converted to fire, but I can still grab a bunch of like fizz stuff, like added physical things, fizz percent stuff, and it'll still increase my damage because those additions happen prior to the conversion. But then I also get bonus from, fire damage increases. But in PoE 2, it's not gonna work like that. It's going to work, if you convert fizz to fire, the physical stuff isn't gonna affect it. So it's gonna be a case of I would only be stacking fire stuff, which could be good or bad depending on how they handle the passives. Because, like for instance, it makes things like this useless because this is increased fizz with two-handed melee. So even though I'm using two-handed, this would do nothing for me. I think yeah, this one's also physical. Like if they're gonna do that, they need to rework stuff like this. Like make sure stuff like this isn't uh in it for you know like just be damage with two-handed weapons. Like balance it around that. Then leave like the physical nodes and the fire nodes and stuff like that instead. Increased physical damage with Mason Scepters. And this is another, yeah, this is more increased physical damage, which I'm sure they'll consider. Or they'll think about. If they don't, I'd be sorely disappointed. Oh, this ritual. So this one's might get a little. do kind of want to do wild. Not on this, but build I think is too squishy to be trying to do wild with it on. I mean, you can check. Oh right, but I was mentioning something. So they changed the conversion, right? Like it no longer goes like fizz to fire, fire to no fizz to what is it? Fizz to cold, cold to fire, fire to lightning, something like that. Lightning chaos, some shit like that. I don't know if I can remember. Uh, but now it'll just be anything can turn into anything. It'll be interesting. Was that 8 mod? Corrupted 8 mod. Corrupted 8 modded year 12. 1,000? Oh, come But yeah, that one didn't have good plant. And once we run this, I'm just gonna like just no scared of probably just chisel run academies. On the boats are back. I don't know with how kind of like Fiesta was. Let it sit for a bit when I load into the map. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I don't know how I'm like alive. I should have died there. Activating the tornadoes just lagged the crap out of my connection. So to be honest, it might have just been like an issue with like server in general, which is probably why I survived that. So it just like hard froze for like 2 seconds. I was like, oh, we're dead. Granted, it seems like it doesn't play nice when it's a bestiary and a ritual. Kind of interesting. Oh, I think it procced my own. Recently, I've been holding on to the when almost dead omens. Yeah, no, I don't. I give up. I have no idea what the fuck it's lagging so badly. This map doesn't have anything like super special except for the bismuth, but we've had bismuth and ritual on the same map before yesterday, and it didn't lag this badly. Right, I love when it doesn't want to move the thing. God, it's so annoying sometimes. You know, I hope it doesn't take another like 2 weeks before Black Knight drops or spawns. They just using the Grandmaster? I have to look at PoE Ninja after this. Curious to see how. Oh shit, we got a fuck ton of gold. That go there. 21,000. Unless I forgot to empty before. Oh, I was wondering why I was still. Fuck it. As long as it's not like something like block hits and life regen, fine. some work to do. Go give Rog some work. Roggy boy. Checking on the boats. Because I'm not gonna grab the scarabs I've been using for the Heretic Academy. I'm gonna look at what I have that's using and toss it on. Close. Getting close. It feels satisfying to have, for the longest time, barely been able to get like 12 challenges done in an entire time playing a league to being all the way up here. Getting all. It feels satisfying. Also, I found out, I didn't realize. So the rune effect is actually kind of neat. The character effect one. This one, I don't think it used to say the XP part until later. Because I remember like mousing over it when I first got it, and I was like, "What does this do?" And being confused. But when I was like, I was started leveling my trickster yesterday after stream for a bit. He's up to 33 already. I think he's got like 2 hours played. I'm doing the NV wolves setup for him. Uh, but I started realizing what it does. It shows you your experience. It collects a bunch of runes around your character as you're getting like more XP, like to that level, and then when you level up, it slams them all down to the ground. That's actually kind of neat while you're running around. A bit of a waste when you're like kind of right in the upper 90s where you don't level very often. So kind of cool. I personally think like I'd rather it would have been like based off of the kills in the area, right? Like while you're running a map and you're killing everything, it just accumulates a shit ton of runes. But you know, it's fine. It's still pretty cool. We're close though. Probably gonna end up being these two because Hassan hasn't shown up, and I fucked up the last time. I dodged his circle of flame, and then my dumbass ran right back into it when I was trying to dodge something else. And I was like, shit. But hopefully I can get it next time. Because this will make things a lot. If I ever decide to finish and get the portal effect. Because the portal effect looks kind of cool. It's the same, I mean, you've seen it. It's the same portal effect as the, whatchamacallit, as the miners, right? That come out to collect the resources. The same effect. That's pretty cool. Okay. Both of those. Some of those. Some of those. Did I just start to like a ritual one? Decision, decision. Decision. Indusion. Infusions. Lama lama lama. No cost the first two times. Rituals. Ritual altars an area allow rerolling his favorite one addition. Anything up? Oh wow, I got a lot of these. I kind of stopped paying attention because like these stopped dropping like pretty quickly for me, and so I stopped like counting them. And now I realize that apparently I've been stacking up a lot of them, so we can toss those in. I'm mostly just looking for stuff to give pack size. Or not pack size, but just additional packs. 'Cause I don't want to spend currency. I have such limited currency. I got time spending it. Realistically, that's like drops in the ocean. Because like, what is this? How many divines can I get for that? It's 26 divines. I only have 56 divines to my name, which, like I said, means I ain't really got a whole lot going on in the grand scheme of things. For me, it's a lot because I don't usually ever get that much, but it's really not that much, especially when I was looking, I was watching a video for a budget, quote unquote, budget armor stacker, which was like 300 divines or some shit. and a mage blood because the mage blood wasn't included in the divine cost. The the videos I just watched it off of curiosity, but all of these just eat me. But like the start of the video was like, if you're sitting there going, man, I have a mage blood and like 300 something divines left over. I want to do an armor stacker. He's like, this is a budget armor stacker. I was like, what? Bro, that's ridiculous. Oh my, imagine that's your like intro to the build that you're looking at is a mage blood and 300 divines. That's cracked me up though. I got a good laugh out of it. I watched it. It was pretty interesting to like look into it. I've always wanted to do like a stat stacker. Oh, these just don't want to roll anything. So I think if I ever did one, it would probably just be I would either do a strength stack for Molten Strike. Well, probably not because I just used the power. Oh, well, that should still be fine because that's. I'd probably do like probably Molten Strike. Uh, or well, since I have it, probably Hollow Palm would be another one. Hollow Palm, Deck Stacker, Dexterity Stacker. I don't know if those are any good still. Even though I just remembered I have Hollow Palm. I wonder if I should change my Trickster to that. It's just I don't have a lot of good for him to stack it up. Probably just keep going with NV, whatever. Maybe if that hits like a stumbling block, I'll 21% increased rate. Like, oh man, that would have been so good with. Oh wait, actually no. I thought this was like percentage chance for a rare to be married. I'd make these like way better. But it's 4 additional packs. This is still really good. I really like that. The scarab of adversaries. I think it's pretty nice. Oh shit. I forgot to swap the atlas to the other one. That'll be fine. I should probably at some point attempt to make the actual Maven fight. just to get it over with. I feel like this build can handle it. I'd probably die on it with the memory games and stuff because I'm turbo dumb, but I feel like I'd be able to do it within 6 portals with the damage. God, I was leveling through Act 3, and it just reminded me how abysmally annoying some of those layouts were. Like, actually, like, toxic level layouts. There was one I had, right? So, like, say the entrance was this, right here, and then I went this way, and then one path went straight, and the other path kept like splitting off. And then both of these paths were fucking dead ends. So then I had to run, like I ran the long one first, and I was like, oh shit, that's probably this one. So I run all the way back, and I run this way, and then that one's another dead end. And I'm like, you sack of shit. And the path was like the one obscured little dash that you could see for the hallway that way. I was like, what is this fucking layout, dog? Oh, it was so bad. I was not happy. And the worst part is I was like still waking up a bit because I hopped on to get a couple extra levels after I woke up out of bed. After like walking my dog and stuff. My shoulder was feeling weird, so I didn't just jump and do my workout like I normally do. Because my workout's pretty simple at the moment. Just like push-ups with some other stuff mixed in. I sat down to like do a little bit of I was originally gonna do some mapping, but then I was like, oh, I should just level the trickster a little bit because he was close to the end of Act 3, and I knew someone who was in Act 3, but I thought they were further ahead than they were. And then I kind of just turbo autopiloted, turned my brain off, and just zoomed through Act 3. When I say like I wanted, I was in Act 3, I meant that like last night I got to Act 3. That was it. I got to Act 3, and then this morning I like zoomed through Act 3 in like 20 minutes because Smite with Spectral Wolves and Envy Aura goes burr. It's also really nice because I'm using the DS Lily PoE, and she had hers set up with doing the Envy leveling, so it was pretty nice to not have to kind of like move things around. It's also kind of fun to be using Smite a little bit. Even though if I could get an engraved greatsword, I might try to do like Smite Slayer or something. I remember seeing a ball Smite Slayer last league that looked really good. That really all it needed was the Rockiatas to be functional on Slayer. I've also seen, I think it was a Cyclone, like Elemental Cyclone build for Slayer that used. But I haven't had much luck finding an engraved greatsword, fortunately. I've gotten a lot of Vol grades. I'll admit I haven't been looking like super duper hard at every pile of loot that drops though, so. And like I haven't been hitting alt or anything, just in case. Stuff like that. So it's fine. Oh, nameless here. Let's go. Good. Actually, does this map have anything yet? Or academy? No. I think the only one that's south, yeah. Bestial roller skill. If only that was good. If only that. A bestial roller build would be. Behold, my mighty row. Long may it row. Uh, I need a lot of yellow juice because I also need to do delirium. Actually, I should probably just do delirium while I'm running academy. My delirium one. I have to look at that at the uh atlas. See if it needs to get changed at all to make it slightly better. Because don't have the right cluster jewel. I had held on to the cluster jewels for increased energy shield because I had assumed that since we use ephemeral edge, using two small cluster jewels with increased max energy shield would be, there'd be nodes on that we would want. And I forgot what the other thing I held on to was. But basically, I have come to learn that the cluster jewels I need are increased attack damage while holding shield. So, unfortunate. Because I used to have some, but then lost them out. Like, I don't need that. Go back. Do an inspection of the deep. Alright, deli guts. Okay, so once again, I can save one, three more. Because I want. Because I forget Delirium has. Especially because I think I have it set up for. There's always a Delirium. Yeah, because this is just Delirium and Scarab. I just like getting. I don't really think there's much to change. Which means I have to give up on. This was really nice. I don't want to. Actually, actually. Pull these 3 points out because then if I can then take those 3 points and then grab this because these 3 points are 9% and then this is 6 with increased explicit modifiers per explicit modifier, so it'll end up being more because the other one is like right, it's like 9, so this one's like 6, and then even if it's like say 4, a lot more. So yeah, so I need 6 points total. Well, 5 because I already have one. Oh wait, no. I have 8 point already. Ooh. Ooh. We'll still need like the 3 points for. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. I thought I was consuming all of those. Oh my god. My heart. I don't even know why I would have a heart attack. It's not like I would sell them. I just took 9 of those because my brain kind of turned off. But yeah, it's not like I would even sell them because they don't go for anything. I don't even know why I had a heart attack. Like they're just there. Did I freak out about that? It doesn't matter. There's no recipes with orbs of unmaking. Why did I freak out? I literally saw it like disappear so quickly. My brain went, no, no, I'm using too many, no. And then I'm like, wait a minute, the door's on making. Why does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. I'm debating I want to take this out because this would give me 3 points back. It's just I don't really have a whole lot of place to put it though. Oh wait, no. I think that would. Yeah, because this Atlas is just delirium, alters, apps. Now the kind of aggravating point is that I'll have to do the opposite of what I do normally. Like for instance, if this was beach, I would just clear all the way up to the boss room, then kill the boss at the very end once everything else is dead, because this gives +1 to completion. But like if you get all your rewards and they get up to like level 6 or something, level 5, level 6, and you're like, oh no, we're out of mobs, but you haven't killed the boss yet, well then you can just kill the boss and then boom. It just straight upgrades you to the next layer. Uh, this I don't want because I don't really think I need it because I think I have. Let me see. Let me see what unique cluster jewel. Oh no, I don't. There's still plenty, but like I have the ones that matter. Or the only one that I was ever really interested in, which was Hollow Palm. Because I have Hollow Palm, Katava's Teaching, I think Interrogation are the three my map runners have brought back. Attack rejects is inflicting and may cannot appear chained. 10% to all. 10% to all resistance. All ally rid affected by physical damage. 20% more. Or that's right. Yeah, I don't really get any. I should just take these. Because I only really cared for the cluster jewel. I was trying to get Hollow Palm. But my map runners have it. And then I can't get Delirium Orb, so we can take those two out. I forgot to take those out. So that's 1, 2, 6 more points. We can move. I don't really care with the like ones. I'd rather have like more map mods and shit like that. You know what? I'm gonna just say it's probably a bad idea to do this with Ellie, but I'm just gonna say fuck it, and we're gonna try to see what that. I've never used it. I've seen other builds use it. I was always curious. I know it pulls tier 17 mob in, but I think it's like only like a couple of packs at most. It's not very many. So we'll just try it out. See what it feels like. I got you a death. I need to hold on to some plus. Actually, I should probably double check. What plus do I need? Uh, evasion. Okay, that's doable. Yeah, to be honest, if they ever just made Academy just one big loop, I'd be okay with it. That wouldn't be too bad. The main issue I have with Academy is it's literally like a lot of times the layouts are just basically two dead ends in two opposite directions, and it's like kinda shit. I think there's only one like Academy layout that I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. I will say though, with Delirium, I have to skip. I'm gonna have to skip the Petrified Ember, likely, because the Delirium effects hit the tree and absolutely just wreck the health bar on it. Ooh, not my. Yeah, so we know where the boss is, because it's just a massive waste to do it this early. Did I just tank all those Delirium meteors? Because I'm pretty sure I stood inside of the line. Also, I've been loosely paying attention, but I'm pretty sure every time I've had Nameless Seer spawn, especially recently, uh, It's been when I don't have ritual. I think ritual might mess with the nameless here, like backend potentially. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't like really completely kept like paid attention the whole time. I just know that, well, the last time I saw nameless here, which was here and in residence, both times I didn't have rituals. So because the problem is nameless here like spawns when you make a pack go extinct, but then what should I call it? The problem is that I think what happens is that since a ritual doesn't like since it stores what you've killed, it may not be considered as dead, even though it will be at like 0 on the map. But for the nameless seer mechanic, it might consider them as still alive, which might be why it doesn't work. I could also just be unlucky. Hey yo, painted mythic. Back to picking up turquoise amulets. Oh, because I have a shit ton of followers. I'll use them. Painted mythic orb is kind of fun. I wouldn't buy them like I did for the well, even then I only do it for the one. As long as they don't add a another weapon that can contest the Rockiatas, that's not like as good as the Rockiatas, I guess. The engraved greatsword. I'm just gonna like probably hit a point in the league to be like, I want to do a Rockiatas build, and then just like hold on to an engraved greatsword. Either somehow get it myself through rituals, or do a thing where or do the thing like I did, right? Where I just buy the omen and then I use it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I saw a pack that spawned that kind of like made me feel like there was a pack of hard monster, unless they're in the boss room, which is a possibility. I love it, but I need to like make space for that. Oh, speaking of, I think I still haven't. Oh, okay, I didn't remember if I did or didn't. I remember there was one time I was looking to make sure that I had all the all my armor pieces qualityed, and I had realized that my gloves were not 100% like at 20. Oh, there we go. That's one of the ones we need. Technically, we need two, and technically, we would need it with 8 passives. We have one. Rolling it is going to be a bit of a nuisance, though, considering. Well, the ones in the build are all kill the fight, feed the fury, and heavy hitter. But I don't know if the heavy hitter one is like actually wanted, or if it's one of those cases where you want that notable, so that way, uh, it moves right. It shifts the other ones over. But I don't know. Sure, the guy doesn't say. And since I'm just using like PoE Ninja, no, because I'm too lazy to download PoE. Problem is, I see this axis here, and then I want to make the last rate of butchering bleed build with it, but then I don't want to do another build besides the Archmage build after the Trickster, because I just want to take a break. But then the game's like, nar. And I'm like, wait. Alright, not very whap, but I'm just like, shit. Hmm. I don't think I've gotten anything. Phonetic. Um, I need the spell suppressed. Lost that. Okay, this one's important. What are these? Press spell damage. That one I need. Don't need those. I need to hold on to this because I have to swap out the. Oh wait, no, this one's another two. Shit. I was looking for a three. Okay, I think this one might be safe to get rid of. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, we're getting rid of that. Oh, actually, I think I should also get rid of this one. Because if I do a bow build, it's gonna be probably something with shock. Because having a elemental imperial bow with the T1 crit chance fractured on it is not something I would want to risk all of that. Is double. Oh wait, no. Oh no, it's not attacks with. Which one was I looking at that one? It attacks with. It's the sword one. The axe and Oh, it's if you do the block variant that you want. Armor version. Okay, interesting. Hard to get a grasp on it sometimes. It already empowered. Curious. Hmm. I wonder if that's actually worth trying. Hold out for it, right? Getting a high, like over 20% quality grave. No, probably not. It'd take too fucking long. I think with the medium cluster ones, just to fish for chaos damage. Where is the engraved greatsword? Apparently those fire tornadoes specifically mulch the shit out of the HP for the petrified ember. Kind of bad. That just shows how like poorly executed that one was. Oh, of course, it's an 800 one in delirium. Maybe not. Oh, never mind. Being chilling. Being chilling. Let's go one fortress. Pretty much the only reason we're really doing that. Like putting up with Academy, I should say. I mean, I say this, but now I think about it, like Ashton Woods is a terrible map for delirium. I can't control when I kill the boss. Like you can in these maps. I mean, this one's not that good either, right? Because like the boss has packs in there, but usually you can. It's not. It's like one pack, and if you skirt around the edges of the arena, you can usually kill the packs before you fight the boss. Oh, you summon a beyond boss. That was fast. That was pretty fast considering we're in delirium. Delirium going. Yeah, this build has some pretty good damage, honestly. Can't really complain. Boys. Okay, so this was a pretty good. We were able to explore all the different dead ends before finding them. Pretty nice. Yeah, as you can see, this is kind of what I mean. Like, if it kind of looped here and then you went this way, like it'd be a lot nicer of a traversal. The fact that it all kind of like dead ends on itself multiple times makes it oh, empty out my bags. Pretty good. With Delirium and Beyond, it gives a good little bump in gold. Pretty nice. Chips are almost back, so putting my full auto. Oh wait, why did I come back? The boats are almost here. What's AC? Mm-hmm. But he's alive on the boats. Guys are still running there. I would also say if it wasn't for the fact that I want the bandit dude. But I can't really generate enough maps to be sustaining two teams running. Why is the fact being all shiny? Was it because of Meteor Firestorm of Pelting? Getting a decent number of altars this time. I haven't seen that master. Okay. Acceptable. Acceptable losses. I got hit by the X, but it was okay. I think we only lost like I thought it spawned something. There's a pocket. Are they back there where I missed some gold? Because the boss's room is only gonna hold like 20 of them or so. And it's worth like looking because we're close to the next layer. Damn. We might not be able to hit. Fortunate. Could be, it's so close. Yeah. Oh, we're so close. That's unfortunate. Always the saddest when you're like so close to being able to get that next layer of rewards and then we don't get nothing, but I mean, you know. We have five. I only plan on playing another fire build, aside from the one that I am using. Chaos damage every time one is pretty rare. Fortunate. This all feels weird when you're doing. Ooh, got a good one this time. Starting off with 4 off the rip. Oh, and we have Rich. Oh, we might actually be able to hit 7 this time. The only downside to fighting a beyond boss in Delirium is I can't see where his puddles are. Oh shit. I didn't. I forgot that I lost something. Please ignite. Should be okay. Just played chicken behind his bookshelves. Another reflecting. Hit the 8 of the ball. At least we should, because there should be enough monsters here, plus the ones in the boss room to pop us off. There it is. Oh, and the name was there. Okay, I guess that debunks the myth about that I was having with the ritual thing. I tried googling it, but nobody, nothing I could find talked about it, which could have been a decent indicator that you know it wasn't true. Yeah, so you can get ritual and nameless here. That's good. Gotta go empty my dash or inventory. Ooh, when I pick that. Base cut. Oh, thanks. I don't know why that gets flagged when something like lightning coil doesn't. Considering that lightning coil is at least still useful. All that like, I think there's literally only 2 uniques you can get out of that. They're both garbage. Hold on. There we go. 6 passive. Volcanus. It's been a while since I'd seen this. Fire damage. Increase fizz damage. Elements against ignited enemy. For 8 seconds, gain avatar fire for 4 seconds. 70% fire. Fire while you have avatar fire. 3000 armor while you do not have avatar fire. Now I go over here. And then let's see what is best here. The Volcanus is tier 3. Dojo's gonna is tier 2, yeah, I imagine. Chains of Command is tier 3. I think it's just a. So, I know there's a pack of monsters, but I don't really care too much this time. Because, oh, you know what it is? There's probably a ritual in the boss room. Yeah, so now, well, that answers 2 of my questions. The 2 questions I had was whether or not you could get if Reflecting Mist like, was fighting with a Nameless Seer for spawn. But the answer is holy shit. Thank you. Oh, I think that might have been the special mod pack. There we go. Hold damage. Okay, so we have for sure one of the 8 passive in. And the boats are back. I was about to go over to drop stuff off. And we're gonna hold on to that because I am thinking of making a bow build. Potentially. Where is my cast image? Yeah, this one was also. We definitely want them with less than, but not much we can do about it. Yeah, obviously we'd want them with 4, but really all they're there for right now is just the low tolerance stuff, so I'm just gonna make do with the 6 and call it good. That one's useless, so 10 passive is 8 passive, 11 passive. Yeah, we still have plenty of time because I'm not gonna use these until we get the until we get the necklace. So it's fun. I go. Oh wait, no, can't do that. We'll just cover the magic ones, and then I forget that like the recipe doesn't work if they're not at least magic. I find that kind of weird. The other ones I put in just came back. Easy game. For 21,000. We're almost there. I think we should have enough actually. We just need to convert it, the rest of it into bars. Yeah. It'll be close. No, yeah, it'll be like basically it'll put us like right at how much we need. Oh, they've had a really good one. Really, yeah, really good run for fully completing them. That's really good. Recently, oh, I walk right past the building not once but twice because you have to pass it to get to the boats, and then I went all the way around it to get to the mappers, and then just kept walking back. But these are worth a bunch. I always pick them up. Worth a bunch for their size. Because if you get like 4 of those, right? Like for instance, there's 2 of those. It's 36,000. It's worth more than like if you had like 4 of those, it's 64,000. Like it's how much space? How's our luck gonna? Honestly, I am because delirium lets me be lazy. And delirium on beach is really. The only thing I don't like about delirium is that sometimes it puts the sometimes it puts it off like way too far. Well, not way too far, but it puts it like farther away than I think it should be from the portal like entrance to the map. Why? What the fuck? At no point did I click over there, and then my character just. Honestly, instead of the div card one, I'd rather have the on the off chance it like duplicates a fortress. Oh, we found the boss room. The one nice thing though is that it's definitely a lot more clumped up than on beach. So it makes it a lot more prevalent to get beyond mobs, or a lot easier. Oh, speaking of, it'd be nice to have like a recoup. Might try to roll. See if that helps with getting machine gunned by. Wait, wasn't there? Yeah, I need to go get. Would have preferred if it was a Starfall crater, but we'll take what we can. We're not gonna get. We're too far off. Cleared most of them. It's temporal chains plus Osis. Osis big thing. Pretty aggravating when you have both of them. Are time to go teach that bastard who's actually in charge of the seas. I do find it interesting how Sazan stops all of your mapping, but uh, the Admiral only stops one of your ships. Kind of weird. Just found that interesting. Oh, let's go Fortress. It was just an interesting thing I noted recently. Doo -doo -doo. It's kind of I have to slightly pay attention. I can't. I struggle to see the circle for the anchor because it's such a light blue, and it's just like a relatively finish line for it. So usually when I'm like watching for the anchor, I'm watching him. But when he's like out of range, right, when I'm trying to like get back to him after after waiting for the phase, uh, the Sometimes like I'll like hard be staring at my monitor to make sure I don't miss the anchor circle. I do one expensive spin the gotcha wheel to tier 9 or higher. Let's go. That's some that's some good shit right there. Speaking of, I'll wait till they're tossing. That's really good. It's been a while since I had a tier 9 drop. Is there anyone do? Well, I guess I'll like yeah, I'll do another round of 6, and I'll probably run like one and call it for the night for stream, and a little early because it's still like really heavy with the clouds, and then I'll probably just run like the full 6 like off stream. But I don't think so. There may be a weekend stream like at night for Real. Haven't fully just can't afford to take the reduced armor while doing delirium. These two just don't want to cooperate. If I can get one more fortress, pretty nice. I'd feel pretty comfortable trying to do some attempts on fortress if I could get just oh nice. We should get a decent amount of stack decks out of this. Which I will just say. Because while I don't mind doing some Gamba, I'm not particularly inclined to do that much. Especially requires that much effort. Oh, you know what? I'll run this map and then we'll wrap it up with doing some replica Gamba with a divination card. Well, we'll see if the prices haven't gone up. But I'd like to do like 3 or 4 attempts at it, see if we get anything. Discovering that there's a divination card for that I can get, especially with the currency exchange, feels kind of nice. Feels like a nice little way to just toss currency back into the ether. I spawned in the same spot twice now. Approach the truck. This build is not cut out for ultimatum. I don't ever. Getting 2 fortresses in 6 months. Pretty good tournament. And it's been a while since I got an abomination off of the beach, so that first one was more so just overdue for tier 17. I just lucked out and happened to have it line up with when I thought to her academy to get the fortress. One thing I don't like is how many fucking mobs spawn with the proximity shields. Sounds annoying. Oh, as soon as I saw the slow with all the pack spawning and the fact that I was right clicking and it wasn't doing anything, I knew I was gonna die there. I hate action speed slow. It's such a pain. Cause like I can't see it. Like the stupid hands, the puddle spawned underneath me. I really dislike that. I hate that like GGG just loved to like they've done a better job of it recently, but there was a big stretch of time where they just loved making stuff on the ground that was a problem be the same color as the floor, and like just not giving it its own unique color so that way players would be like, oh snap, I need to get out of this. And then the problem is that that's an action speed so I need to make sure to not be in it, especially when everything's trying to murder me because I don't have a lot of health regen. I have enough to like with normal action speed to be able to handle it, but I couldn't get out of the puddle. My frost blink just didn't pop. Sometimes it does get a little annoying because when you're surrounded by mobs, it kind of like fucks with the game a little bit. And like I had it over here, right, where I was trying to right click, but I don't know if it was like on a wall because we're also like, there's a bunch of little walls that are the same. Like they're hard to see, right, because we're in a delirium. So I don't know if I was like pointing at a wall and the game's like, no, he can't port there because there's a wall there. But I don't know. I might have also just been out of mana because unfortunately with my links, I can't like attach Frostblink to Life Tap. And then I don't level it up, so I can't do like the vulnerability tech that my Vlad does, where since we keep leveling up vulnerability, we can still make use of the life tap from cast when damage taken setup with Molten Shell. But the cast when damage taken won't proc because the vulnerability is like too high of a level. So we can still give it the yeah, these hands things, like, they're so hard to see when there's so much shit going on, and they can royally just fuck you up, depending on your build. This build in particular kind of double dips on how it stays alive, because I have, like, feed the Fury, leeching from attack damage, which is pretty nice. It's a nice, just another, like, we don't have insta-leech, so it's not as good, but combined with, like, 800 life regen, usually pretty good. It's just in that corner, like, a bit of a problem. It also might have just been an effect that wasn't being rendered, because there's been a couple of those today. Where like the ice wall, right, won't get rendered, but the effect will be in place because graphic funness. Yeah, the irony is like seeing this is like we killed most of it. Yeah, because I was like in this corner, right? I got trapped in this corner because I got like stuck here. Then he had the hands, and I was trying to like move around, and I couldn't. And then I tried to go this like I clicked to the right there, but it just didn't use the frostbite, and I'm not sure why. So I was definitely alive long enough. For like the 2 second thing. For the Brian King Pantheon to be ineffective, I had gotten stunned. I can't be frozen. I don't know. I don't know what killed me there. But I already gave up on trying to get past level 98. That's fine. Still kind of frustrating to die because I don't particularly enjoy dying. Oh shit, wait. Okay, I would like the replica one. Oh wow, pretty cheap. I need what, 6 of them? So we'll do 5 tries. No, do 4 tries. All right, let's see if we get any. First one, replica blood play. Second one, replica Rendel's face. Third one, replica Veil of the Night. The last one, replicas Lavianga's. That one's kind of, that one's pretty bad. What is this? Defenses are 0. Okay, that should probably get changed. Minions deal 32% damage, raise of enemies in Ash on hit. Take 84.40% of fire damage. Amazing. I wasn't really expecting anything good, but it's kind of like realizing that it's there. It's kind of become a fun little like, hey, let's gamble some chaos because I'm never gonna use all the chaos I have in this league since I'm not really gonna trade for anything. I mean, I guess I could see if there's like if I could afford a Nimbus. But I think I will. All right, that's a good stopping point though. Got it done. But yeah, there may be a unplanned Star Rail stream of weekend, so if there is, I will put up a notification on the Discord. Join. Hopefully next week I can kind of just shelve my do side quest shenanigans and just focus on getting the Royal Arms, finishing the story, and proceeding through Final Fantasy 15. I think I might just go from 15 and then just go down like the poll that we did, right? Just go 15, Scarlet Nexus, the Trials of Mana. And that should get us through October into November, like through the rest of September, and probably more likely through October, and then into potentially November for PoE2. I'm not quite sure what I'll do during the night while I take a break from PoE once we finish the last 2 challenges. I'll figure that. So thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Really, if you have a good day. It was a day if you have a good day. I'll see you all in the next.